Hi everyone, my name's Katie and today I want to share with you how to clear and raise the good energy in your home and how to improve the energy of your home, because our homes are so important to our well-being. To me, my home is my sanctuary. It's a loving space where I feel safe, and it's where I feel energized and I am able to restore myself and nurture myself. It's everything to me. So this is why we really have to make sure that the space that we're living in is a really good balanced energy. So what I'm going to do with you today is I'm going to share with you tips and tricks and tools about how you can improve the energy in your home. And one thing I want to say is I am by no means perfect. Most of the time I'm a total mess. I have a small child, I'm a single parent, so I'm fighting between being cluttered and being OCD. So it's not perfect, but these are things that really help me and really help balance the energy. So when something's off, I can use these tools. And also I know that my house is safe and protected. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is my incense. So for those of you who don't know a lot about incense, it can be used to clear the energy and raise the vibration of your home, so raise the energy. So if you think everything in life is about energy, everything is made up of energy. So we can actually clear negative energy by burning incense. So sage clears 94% of airborne bacteria. It disinfects the air and it releases negative ions. So it lifts the positivity. So what I do is when I burn this is I light a candle, I set an intention to clear the negative energy in my home, and I go round with the incense, or my daughter likes to call it the magic stick, and I go around every single room. Go around all the corners, all the windows, go around all the doors, and especially the front door, and just clear that. And the difference that you feel in your home is incredible. You can actually sage yourself as well to cleanse your energy, but that's a whole different topic. I also like to use Palo Santo, which is really good for raising that vibration as well. So I love incense as a clearing energy tool. So number 2 is crystals. I absolutely adore crystals, and I only started having them in my home maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, but now I am utterly obsessed and I've noticed a huge difference in the energy in my home. So the first one that I am loving at the moment is selenite. Now this is a beautiful piece of selenite. I hope you can see it. And it doesn't have to be as big as this. I've got smaller pieces as well, but I love this because it's really high vibration, and you can put it in your living spaces and it will really increase the energy in your home, which I love. The second piece I have is citrine. So this harnesses the energy of the sun, and I really like to have this in my living space as well. Also amethyst, which is probably one of my favorites. This is my birthstone. It reduces anxiety, it absorbs negative energy from technology devices, Wi-Fi, that kind of thing. So I've got a lot of amethyst on my home. The other is rose quartz, which I actually haven't picked up. It's in another room, which I love. It's a really loving stone, and I actually have it on my person as well. And then the last one I have is black tourmaline, and this is for protection. I put it at the threshold of my house, at the door, and it protects against any negative energy. So that's just kind of a rough guide to crystals. If you want a wee bit more information, you can hop onto Google and have a look at household crystals for your home, and you can actually order little packs, and maybe 5 or 6 crystals will come in the pack, and you can start that way. So yeah, I love crystals, and that's a whole different topic that I'm not going to go into today. So the third thing I love to increase the energy in your home is a Himalayan salt lamp. So you can probably see mine glowing beautifully over there, and I have it beside my bed. Instead of a lamp, I actually don't put on my lamp at night because it's so calming. So what a Himalayan salt lamp does is it actually purifies the air, and this is really important for me because I'm asthmatic. So again, it works with negative and positive ions, and it actually absorbs moisture into the salt lamp, which is wonderful. I really think everybody should have one of these in every single room in the house. They're so calming and peaceful, and I've noticed a massive difference since using one. Okay, my fourth tip of how to increase the positive energy in your home is using essential oils. And the way I love to do this, and I can smell them right now, it's so lovely, is by using an essential oil diffuser. So this is just a cold water diffuser. It's totally safe. And it's a really lovely way of getting scents into there without using any chemicals, which I believe drains the energy in your home. So what I like to do is I like to use essential oils like lavender, like ylang ylang. That's how you say it, ylang ylang. Doesn't sound great in a Scottish accent, does it? And then also I've got a nice blend called Harmony. So this is lovely to, I put a few drops in the water and then it just goes out into the air and it's so, so beautiful. So lavender reduces stress, ylang ylang makes you more calm and relaxed and harmonizes everything. I love using that, and it's so nice to use that instead of chemical air fresheners. So I've actually got two in my house, one at each end, and I try and put them on, especially before bed. It's really nice. I put on my lavender one in my daughter's room as well to help her sleep. Number 5, declutter. So if you think of the energy of clutter in your home, it's quite heavy, it's quite dark, and an organized home is much more light and bright and airy. So I really try and declutter as much as I can. I've got a declutter session coming up in a few weeks' time, and this changes the energy of my home massively. And you know, I really think that you should have things in your home that bring you joy. We don't need so much stuff, do we? Especially with kids, they have so much stuff that just clutters up and drains that energy, that good energy from your home. So I'm a massive fan of Marie Kondo and the KonMari method, whereby she's all about decluttering. She's a Japanese professional organizer, and she's all about decluttering. And it's all about how that you should throw away anything that doesn't bring you joy. So especially clothes. I think we're so sentimental with clothes and we just hold on to things that we never wear. So I try and do that once or twice a year. And luckily, my best friend has a decluttering business, so I quite often use her. And she helps me organize things because I'm not the best in that department. Okay, so number 5, I love flowers and plants in my home. As you can see, I've got some lovely roses there that my neighbor gave me. And I think flowers have this beautiful energy about them, and also plants as well. So I've just ordered a lot of jasmine, some snake plants, some pot plants for my home because I think they really balance out the energy and just bring the outdoors inside. And number 6, play some uplifting music, music that makes you feel on top of the world. Because what this does is it makes you feel joyful, it changes your state, and it completely changes the energy in your home. So get some of your favourite tunes on and dance around the house.